Oh, my hair's looking atrocious. That's fine. We'll just leave him. Hey, what's up, Cardmunity? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe. And if you are not, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing my Boxycharm, and I really haven't seen anyone do their Boxycharm this month. I've seen like one person do it, but I don't know if everyone else who usually does it had theirs come late. I know my last Boxycharm was the same as everyone else's, but also came like 2 weeks late. So I don't know, but in any case, the one person that I saw do it had a slightly different box than mine, so I'm going to show you what I got, and then we're going to test it out. So I got variation number 6. The variation number is right on the bottom corner. So that's how you can tell which box you got. I wasn't really paying attention to the variations of the other one. I don't know if they were all ones, and I don't know if a 1 is like the same as everybody. I don't know, because like I said, I think the last 1 or 2 were like everyone was doing the same reviews. So it seemed like everybody was getting the same thing, but in any case, in this one, I guess there's at least 6. So let's dive right in. I have semi-opened it just to see what I would need and what I wouldn't need for the rest of my face. But, yeah, it's a pretty decent box, I think. So let me explain Boxycharm first of all. I like dive right in, just assuming everybody knows what's going on, and not everybody does. So I paid for this box myself. Everyone who joins Boxycharm is like semi an affiliate, because everyone gets like a link, and then if you click on their link to sign up for the box, then they get a bonus item, you get a bonus item, they get some points. I'm not sure if the person signing up gets some points, and then you can gradually redeem those points for some bonus items. So the link is always in the description on my videos. If you want to check it out, feel free, but there's no pressure, obviously. The box is anywhere from, I think, like $20 to $23-ish a month, depending how many you get. So I think I get mine, I subscribe to like 3 months at a time, and then you pay for that in one lump sum, but it turns out to be like $21-ish type thing a month. So that's that, and then you get, I think it's 5 to 6 full-size items in each box every month, and they do come monthly. So this month's theme is Peace, Love, Boxy, and I really love the little cacti. I know that the other person that I had seen thought that maybe it was a festival-y vibe because of the palette. There is a palette in this one. And yeah, knowing that this month is Coachella, I don't know if they're kind of going hand in hand. So the first thing that I'm trying to open here and doing a horrible job at is the Artiste Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Summer Haze. And the last person I saw open this, oh my gosh, I can't even, really struggled to open theirs and then spilled it everywhere. So I opened mine ahead of time to make sure that wouldn't happen. And if you get this and you're kind of confused about how to open it, I don't know if hers wouldn't turn, but I turned it a little bit and then there was like a plastic seal covering that. So mine did get a little bit excited and splash everywhere, but hers sadly like exploded. So that's what it looks like in the pan. I'll scoop up some and do a swatch. So it's quite orange, but it's not too bad on the skin, and you can kind of like build it up or lessen it how you'd like. So there it is on the back of my hand. It's like right in here, but it's kind of hard to see because of the light. So not bad. So we'll see how it looks on my skin. It, like in the pan, looks quite bronzy, but as you saw on my skin, it doesn't look too bad. Our next item is a Peel Holographic Lip Gloss. I have not opened this or tried this at all. I don't know how I feel about it, just because I really don't think I would wear a holographic lip. It's just not really part of my aesthetic. So I don't know if I'm going to test this one out. I might just keep it shut and gift it to someone. So we'll see about that. Next is the Bodyography Bali Bronze Eye Pencil. Does it have a color on it? Oh, Bali Bronze, duh. So that's that. And then it's just a pencil. And it's like really golden. So it's this little guy right here. So that's the eye look. And then we have a little set of Luxie brushes. There is the 209 large shader brush, the 245 small shader brush, and the 512 small contouring. And it says, use these 3 dazzling brushes to achieve your most enchanting makeup looks. So it's the Summer Days brush set. And let's take them out and see what they feel like. So this is the small contouring brush. It feels nice and soft. This one is the small shader brush. Again, nice and soft. And then this one is the large shader brush. So, very nice. And they kind of like fade from the pink into the yellow, or from yellow into pink. Very summer fresh. And then the last thing is our lovely palette. So this is the Pure Festival 12-piece pressed pigment palette. And there's a Get a Grip sample in there as well, which I am assuming is a primer. So those are all the colors in the box. Is this the primer? It is. Get a Grip Endurance Eyeshadow Primer. I'm not a fan of these just because once you open them, like, I really don't know what you're supposed to do with it. And it feels like there's just like a little smear right here. So I don't know how long you could use it for. But I'm also not sure if I'd use it because of the packaging. But in any case, the main focus here is the palette. So it's got these lovely sunglasses that have you looking at the festive lay. So that's that. Let's look at the colors. Oh, she's a little explosive. Everyone needs to calm down. So it's not too bad, but you can see that the pink and the purple kind of exploded. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like purple up here, there's pink like all down here. So we'll have to give the palette a little bit of a dusting. But yeah. So that's the contents. So I will be testing out the palette for sure, the brushes, the eyeliner, and the highlighter. But I don't think I'm going to be trying out the gloss, just because it's a waste if I open it and then I'm just going to end up throwing it out. I'm trying to tell. It does look like it's a doe foot applicator and not like a brush. So, yeah. So we're not going to use this guy. If you got in your box and you did try it, let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Otherwise, I am going to get a headband to keep my crazy hair out of my face. And then we will get started on all of this stuff. Okay, so I've gone ahead and primed both of my eyes. And I haven't put anything else on my face. I'm going to do my eyes first just because I can't remember from the one YouTuber that I have seen if this eyeshadow had a lot of fallout or not, and I don't want to do my whole face and then have fallout everywhere. So we're starting with the eyes. So I do have places to be and things to see today. So as much as I'd like to do a crazy actual festival-esque look, it's just not very practical for me today. So I'm just going to try to do more of a basic look to test out the general colors. So I'm going to go into this tan color over here called Epic, and I'm going to put that kind of all over, and then I'm going to, no. Okay. I'm going to put this down as a base. That's my plan. And then I'm going to put this lovely fiery red on my lid. And then I'm going to put, so this one's called Sunset, sorry. And then I'm going to put this reddish, this like burnt orange / reddish shade called Hidden Desert in my crease. So that's the plan. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that with Boxycharm, you are guaranteed over $100 worth of products within your box. So before I forget again, this palette is worth $36, and that's US. The box is also in US, so if you want to order it, it's like $20 to $23 US. So this is worth $36 US. The lip gloss that I'm not going to try is $21. The eye pencil is $14. The Artiste Couture Diamond Glow Powder is $27. And the 3 brush set from Luxie is worth $28. So at the end of the video, or now, at some point, I'll put up what the total value of my box was. Maybe I'll just do it now. I'll throw it up right here. So that's the value of the box this month. And now, without further ado, let's get into it. And I will be using these 2 brushes and maybe I'll use a random brush to blend. Okay, let's do it. So this is the eyeshadow. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. So it's not horrible, but it was really challenging to get a consistent kind of look. They were just really, really patchy. Sunset looks like a beautiful color. The shimmery orange one. This one right over here. But I tried using my finger, and it's not bad, but it's really spotty. So I tried going in with a brush, and a wet brush at that, and it didn't really make a difference. It kind of worked the first time you patted it in, and then it didn't anymore. So it just didn't, like, it's very spotty. I find all the colors. Sometimes it was super pigmented, like on this eye, and then on this eye it wouldn't be, and I don't know if it's a brush issue or a palette issue, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch. So I'll insert those. So I have the swatches going from my right to left, and so it starts with Free Spirit, Psychedelic, Good Vibes, and Peace. So the top shade is Psychedelic. No, Free Spirit, sorry. So the top one's Free Spirit. This one I had to go in twice. The next one was Psychedelic, and that was only one swatch. And then Good Vibes was only one swatch. And then Peace was 2. So I'll do them again. Maybe I'll do it on this part of my arm with the next row, but they seem to be okay. Just in touching, it's hard to say because they feel the same as the Sunset one, but Sunset was so incredibly disappointing. So I don't know if they swatch well and then won't actually work well. But let me deal with all these swatches that I have, and then I will go ahead and do the next row. Okay, so this is the next row from the same order. So the first one is Epic. That was the one that I had used as a base on my eye. The next one is Gypsy, which I haven't used, obviously. It's purple. It looks shimmery, but I don't know if it's more metallic looking or just matte and it's the light that's making it look metallic. Like, it's hard to say if the kind of glitteriness that it has in the pan is just an overlay. The next one is Wild Child, and then the last one is 24 Karat Magic. And this is like just a pressed glitter. So I don't know how it would work on the eye. It feels very wet. And it looks nice, but I don't know that I'd want glitter falling off my eye all day. And I know that the other YouTuber that tried this said, and I agree, it feels almost wet, so she wasn't sure if there was some kind of base already in it. So she did not use a glitter glue and it just flaked off. But given how wet it is, I don't know if you could use a glitter glue. I'm not going to use this color today, so I can't really say. But if I try it, or if you guys want me to try it, I can definitely try it in the future. So that was the second row. And then I'm going to wipe that off and move on to the last row. Okay, so lastly we have the bottom row here. So in order that we've been doing it, the top color is All Night. The second color is Hidden Desert. This is the color that I had put in my crease. And as you can tell, like, it's not, like, the finger swatch looks nice, but it's kind of just, I think, kind of spotty on my eyelid. This one is Sunset, which is the one that's all over my lid, which, again, is more of just a color. Like, it's definitely not shimmery. It looks like half of it's already come off. It upsets me because I'd love to have this color all over my eye, but that's not really what's happening. And then this last final color is like 24 Karat Magic, but it is Fireworks. Again, it's that kind of wet, just glitter. And it stayed on the first time I swiped when I was wiping off my other one, but then did come off. It's just, I don't know if you can tell, but there's little gold flecks all over my arm. So definitely, I mean, it's glitter. You guys know how glitter works. It's a bit of a struggle. So on a whole, I think that this palette is nice. It's a good idea, but I don't know that it works as well as it swatches for sure. So I will keep using it and let you know. I'm thinking of doing a like update in a few weeks because there have been a few products that I thought I hated, and as I've used them more, I've actually really liked them, and vice versa. So keep an eye out for that. If you guys got this palette, let us know what your thoughts were on it. And now we're going to move on to our other items. So I'm going to be using the Bodyography Bali Bronze Eye Pencil. I think I'm going to attempt to do some kind of baby wing, but let's wait and see because my wing capabilities are trash. It's not like those YouTubers who are like, oh my god, it's so bad, but it's perfectly fine. No, mine's actually a mess. So let's see. This pencil is okay. It might just be the eye look that it's on, but it's quite hard to see. It worked okay on top. It took a little bit to warm up. It worked much better by the time I got to this eye than it did on this eye. And then I tried to put it in the waterline, but it didn't seem to really, I don't know. I don't think it's really there. Like, it looks like it's kind of there in some spots. Well, I guess if it catches the light right, then you can see it. But it's not bad. We'll see how it goes, maybe with a lighter eye look. Or a darker, I don't know, maybe I could just build it up more, but with today, that's not the look I'm going for, so no. And I think that's it for now. I'm gonna go off camera and do like my foundation and stuff, and then I will come back to do our final product, which will be the Artiste Couture, and I will use the final contour brush to apply that. So give me 1 second to do the rest of my face, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done most of my face. I am going to contour. I'm not going to bother showing you which contour I'm using because it doesn't matter. But it's not a Boxycharm item. And I am going to use the small contouring brush for this. So let's see how it does with contouring. Also keeping in mind, I'm not a contour queen. I'm barely like a contour like valet. So just know that I'm not a very good contourer. I mean, it got in there, but I don't know. I'm thinking the problem, even for the eyeshadow, might be the brushes. I don't feel that they hold on to color very well. They are soft, but it seems like the product gets on there and then immediately just takes off. So unless you don't tap off the brush, then you can get a lot of pigment, whether it's eyeshadow or bronzer. But then you have to like deal with either fallout or like a crazy streak and then really buff it in. I don't know. I'm hesitant on these brushes, but I'm gonna go ahead and put on my blush, and then we will do this highlighter, and then we'll do final thoughts. Okay, so we are moving into our last product, which is upside down. And there's a good chunk of it already in the lid, so let's just see if that works. There's cat hair. Alright, that's the look. I quite enjoy that. It's not like dusty, and it went on fairly light. I'm sure you could build it up, but I'm not really into like a crazy, and like I said, I'm going to I'm going to a market, which is like with a bunch of artisans. So I want to be cute, but I don't want to be like over the top. So this is the overall look. The look itself isn't bad, and I don't hate the palette. I just think it looks prettier than it functions. So I think if you're looking for like a crazy festival look, I don't know that you're actually going to be able to get it with this palette. The glitters do wipe off, but they scatter all over and then they kind of stick, and you have to really scrub to get them off. So it was kind of weird to get it off my arm. I think it would be incredibly painful and just a struggle to get it off your eye, but maybe with a glitter glue, like, I don't know, and a different kind of makeup remover, it might work better. But overall, would I use the palette again? Yes, but I think I would use it to create more of a basic look, and knowing that to kind of expect more of the base color possibly out of the shimmer shades and not the actual shimmer possibly. So if you're willing to take that approach, then that's fine, but also because they are pressed pigments, you'd have to be sure to use a primer, because otherwise they can stain your eyes. The brushes, I'm not that impressed by. I'm a little bit disappointed in them. If you're creating a lighter look, then they would probably be better to use in those situations. So I don't know, it's hard to say, because even with my cheek, I did this cheek with this brush, and I did this cheek with a very, very, very fluffy brush. So I felt that this one spread the product out well. This one kind of looks like I was slapped in the face. But then when I did the contour, like I'm just not sure about these. Will I use them again? Probably, but they're not going to be like my go-to brushes. This is nice. Is it my typical color? No. But is it nice? Yes. But it is a pencil, so you have to warm it up before you put it on your eye. Yeah. And then, like I said, if you guys have used the gloss, throw it in the comments below, because I'm not going to try it today, so I can't really say. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed the content, and leave a comment down below. Let us know what box you got, if you're interested in Boxycharm, if you have any questions. And I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye guys.